some people, they say regarding me that when I sign off imams for messing around with women, they say about me he's being harsh. Let me tell you, that's not harsh. If there was a doctor doing the same, you'd strike him off. Yes? If there is a police officer doing the same, you'd strike him off. An imam only has access to women because of his position. Otherwise, some of their faces are so ugly a woman would not even approach them. They use their position and misuse their position. When they abuse their position, then they should be struck off if they mess around with women or children. Because of what? Of zina. Totally prohibited. Remember, with the public eye of rahmah, if there's a man who does zina, you cover his sin. You say, look, you made a mistake, do tawbah for your sin. Similarly, a lay person, he does a different thing, you say, do tawbah for your sin. An imam does a personal sin, you cover it up, personal sin. But when you are misusing your position to take money, corruption in money, or you misuse your position to access women, abuse women, or even abuse children, because sometimes you have these pedophiles as well, the person is struck off. You strike him off. He's not allowed to lead the prayer. He's not allowed to be an imam. He can do tawbah. He can attend the masjid as a person who prays the salah, as a Muslim, as a ta'ib. But he is not in a position to be an imam, and that should be a lesson to every imam in this country. That should be a lesson to every imam in this country, that as your position, firstly, you should not be robbing money. In our position, we have access to funds. People give money. Similarly, people have access to women and children, but there is something called safeguarding. So if the imams are not following those guidelines, then how do we expect the ummah of the Prophet ﷺ to be victorious? If the imams are not acting on those guidelines, this is not in reference to personal sins. For instance, the imam drank a can of Carlsberg privately. You tell him, do tawbah and hide your sin. That's different. The man did zina with, let's say, someone he didn't get to know through the masjid. It's a different scenario. I'm referring to people who misuse the masjid or their role to access those women. This is totally prohibited in the Sharia.